Good Gabe Funk, JJ Martin, England. After Lenox this season comes to an end, gentlemen, I know this is always the hardest part when it comes to an end. Gabe, we'll start with you. Just tell me what you're feeling right now.
It sucks to, lose your last game of your season, but, only one team's not doing that at the end of the year. So, it's just a blessing to be a part of this program for 4 years, and I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else.
JJ, speak to kind of your feelings and emotions right now.
Our whole team loves football, and I think we did all we could to leave it all out there and give it all we got. So I think that's the most important thing, looking back at this. And it's life. You got to move on, and there's bigger things ahead.
You mentioned leaving it all out there. I know you were kind of beat up coming in, and then you have cramps, and you go out and you come back in, and you made some really nice plays down the stretch. Speak to what you were able to do well today.
Big three up front: Chase England, Brody Brocon, Owen Grumman. They were doing the work up there. We were definitely outsized this game, and we just couldn't make our way through some of those holes, and they were able to batten on the hatches, and they did. Those front three did the work, and I just used it. So.
Gladbrook had some success offensively today. Where did they kind of stump your guys' defense?
So when I was sitting at linebacker, I played too shallow, and I just gave them an easy block every time, so they ran the same play probably 6 times in a row and got a really good gain off it every time. So, it's just a matter of playing your position right, and you're 1/8 better. And we all needed to work on that a little bit, and that's all we had.
Heck of a run. How do you sum it up?
We last November getting knocked out in the quarterfinals. We put in all the work we could, weight room, and over the summer, we all wanted this. So I think if we can get those younger guys to know that, they can keep this program going.
Go over to Gabe now. First time you touch the ball, you go 50 yards for a touchdown. How are we feeling then, and how are we feeling early on?
I was pretty stoked. You played a good team like that, you don't expect to break a big play off right off the bat, and it was really a hype moment, and we just couldn't quite carry the momentum.
Really felt like the second quarter is where things went awry. They outscored you guys 15-0. Where do you feel things went wrong for you guys there?
Yeah, I thought their offense was very solid. They would motion guys, get some of us out of place, and motion one way and come back, run the other way. So we just kind of flew too hard, and it just sucks.
During that sequence as well, offensively, you guys have 2 drives that come up empty. What were they doing defensively? What did you guys not do offensively that led to that?
Yeah, they were just, we're a running team, so they're going to load the box to try to stop the run. And those 2 possessions, they did it, and came out of half firing, and, run game was going. So those 2 possessions, I think they just they knew they needed some momentum there, and, they got it.
You've had a heck of a career, a heck of a run there at Lenox. Now that the football part of it's over, how do you sum it up?
I wouldn't want to play with anybody else. These past 4 years, all 4 teams, they've been special. Not a lot of programs get to say, they've only lost 5 games their whole career, but, our class is one of them, and, just hope the tradition of Lenox continues.
All right, Coach. This is always the hardest part of the year. A heck of a run, but not the way you guys want it to end. What are kind of the thoughts and feelings right now?
My thoughts just go to the seniors. They are a great group, and it's been a privilege to coach them and see them become the men they are right now as well, and the men that they're going to be after they graduate. And I think they have really changed where our culture is for the football program, and they have really changed, what the younger kids are going to do going forward too. And it's just, we're going to miss them like crazy. They're great people, they're great kids, and you just build such a great bond together. And I think that's what I'm going to miss, is being able to see them every day that way.
Really felt like the second quarter is where things kind of got off track for you guys. They score 15, you guys don't. Where did things go awry there?
I think we kind of just we got behind the sticks a little bit. We got in situations that we just were disadvantaged is to us as well. You get 2nd and long and 3rd and long. There's only a select amount, and when you play a good team, they can key on some things as well. So, you know, we just were not in the greatest of rhythm at that point too. In the first quarter, I mean, we got two things to hit really quick, and we were churning, and then we just got out of rhythm as well, and we started trying to force a few things, and you know, I think they just capitalized.
How frustrating is that, knowing that, I mean, you guys just kind of off kilter for, you know, really a few drives, and that kind of dictates the outcome of the game?
Well, and that's football too. I mean, the team that takes the advantage of the most mistakes is the one that's going to come out on top, and they took advantage of things that we just didn't do well. And I mean, credit to them. They're a very good football team, and you know, I think there's so many good things that we did as well that overshadow it, but you know, just we couldn't get the momentum back to our side.
Heck of a year. I mean, how do you sum up what these guys were able to do this year?
I think just culture changers is what they are. They changed what we want to do, and this is their second trip here in their 4 years. Not a lot of people can say that they get multiple opportunities to be out on that field, and you know, that trickles down into the younger kids as well. And like I said, just changing what the trajectory of where we want to go as a football program, and you're going to see their effect in future years.